This is it. This is the one. This one's gonna work. Is it working? Can I get a W in the chat if it's working? W's in the chat if you can see it. You can hear that villager. W's in the chat. Can we hear these fishermen? Hey, welcome in, my Shelly Belly. I was about to say Melly Belly. W for villagers. My fishermen. How's my mic volume? Now, test. Test. How so? I believe you, but like, what'd you do? Hell yeah, I love that. What'd you have to get done? Oh, sorry, I was muted. Good job. Good job. It is amazing that you did stuff even if you're not in the headspace to do it. I'm proud of you. Good productivity. Okay. So today, as opposed to Skyrim potion making, which I'm sure, Michelle, you will probably make if you want. I know you have a mod for it, but if you're gonna make one, here's the Minecraft version. But I'm here till then. Alright, sweet. So today in Minecraft, since you are new to Minecraft, and Lissa is new to Minecraft, and Jojo and Brandon, and anyone that wants to learn about potion making, Potion making is really important if you want to do certain tasks, like you want to go kill the end dragon, you're going to need some healing potions. You're going to need potions that if you fall, you don't die right away. Um, if you're going to go to an underwater sea temple, you want to be able to breathe underwater, so you might use a respiration potion. Or you want to be able to negate any effects that mobs have on you. So, like, those mobs at the temples with the guardians, when they shoot you, you get not poisoned, but you get this potion on you that you can't mine, which is not helpful if you're trying to get sponges or take their gold or escape. So you need to do something to remedy that. And so I'm just going to show you how to make all the potions, how to make them stronger, how to make them splash, how to make them weak. Thank you, Stream Elements. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing we need is a brewing stand. And so you can usually find these in the villages. So most, if not all, villages, most of them, not all of them, but most of them, have this one that kind of looks like a church. It has stained glass and everything. And it has this guy, the cleric. And this building always has a brewing stand at the bottom. So you can just go to your village. You can just go to your village and use this guy's brewing stand. Or if you have Silk Touch on your axe or your pickaxe, which Silk Touch is an enchantment you can put on your tools so that if you mine this, it doesn't break. Because if you tried to mine this, it's made of glass, it's going to break. So if you Silk Touch it, you can just bring it wherever you want. But that's where you find it. In this church-ass looking building. With stained glass. So, I have one over here already. Ready to go. So there's a few other things you're going to need. So you're going to need vials to put the potions in. You're going to need water as a base. Can you make a brewing stand? I don't believe so. Let me just look it up real quick. I don't know why it's so big. So it looks like you can. I don't know if I believe that. So you need a blaze rod and cobblestone. Let's see. Game, you asked a question I wasn't ready for. I need a crafting table. Let me just look up someone else too. Okay. You need that. Images. Oh, that's actually pretty easy. So you can get cobblestone. And then you need a blaze rod. I'm also going to talk about how to get some of these things. Because right now I'm in creative mode. I just want to show you it. What is this cat doing? I need 3 cobblestone. And a blaze rod. And 3 cobblestone. And you can make a brewing stand. So that's how you make that. But it only gives you 1. These are all because I'm in creative mode. So that one never existed. Thanks. So I'm gonna need some glass. So to make glass, you're gonna need a furnace with a heat source, and you just put sand in it. and it's going to make me glass. And you also need water as the base for your potions. So you're going to need an infinite water source because you don't want to run out. Well, actually, you just need a water source. You can't really drain your water source with vials because it's not a whole block. So I'm just going to take some glass, and you just put the glass. I actually don't remember how to make a vial. You need 3. 1, 2, 3. So let's get one more. 1, 2, 3. And one thing about Minecraft is you don't have to memorize anything anymore. You can just search it. Glass. It'll come up. This is what I didn't know how to open on before. And for the brewing stand, you can use any type of stone that's like cobbled that you just mined and it turned into something. You could just use that. But the important ingredient is the blaze rod. So I have a brewing stand. I have my vials. I'm going to right click and I get my water. That's weird. So you can put as many, you can put 1 to 3. We always put 3 because we want the most out of it. And then here, you need blaze powder to power it. And then you want to put something in this slot that gives it its effect. So there's something you want to start with. So the base of every potion is either nether wart or gunpowder. So usually with nether wart, that's the base for most potions. But you can also use gunpowder and you'll get the same exact potions, but with nether wart, it's gonna be like drinking potions. Oh, let me get my blaze powder. So it'll brew. It'll do its thing. In the meantime, I will get more vials. Give me more. That's just rude. That noise means it's done. So we get this awkward potion. So let me just take my awkward potions. Put in my new water bottles. And if you see the blaze powder I put in here, it still has some power left. So now instead of the awkward potion, I'm going to put gunpowder instead of nether wart, and we'll see what happens with that. Here, yes. So when you put gunpowder, something about gunpowder is when you use it, it like shoots, right? Like you make fireworks, you use it in guns, whatever. So when you use it in a potion, you can now throw the potion, and that's called a splash potion. So if you put nether wart, you get a potion you could drink. If you put gunpowder, you'll get a potion you can throw. So that's a splash potion. This blaze stuff and the blaze rods from the end or the nether, they come from the nether. So I'm gonna make a nether portal and we'll try to find them. I don't have mobs on, so I'm gonna go to the other world when I'm done making these potions, and I'll show you where to get the ones you want to see. Except Dragon's Breath, I'm not showing you that. That's a lot. Okay, so then with your potions, when you add something else, then you get that effect. So like if I want to add sugar. So everything I have here gives an effect. These are all the things you can make with potions. So sugar, this is rabbit's foot. This is more blaze powder, glistening melon, a spider eye, gas eye, magma ball, yeah, pufferfish, carrot, golden carrot, turtle helmet, phantom, membrane, blaze rod. So there's like a lot. There's a lot you can do with these. And so depending on what you'd want to do, is what you do. So like if I get sugar, sugar. So sugar should get me something. And I'm getting something else, you'll see. With the awkward potion with netherwort, when I add sugar, I will get a potion of swiftness. So essentially, it makes you hyper. You're gonna get faster. So if you drink it, you'll get fast. Um, with a lot of these potions too, most of them, if you add either redstone or glowstone, it'll change like the time that this effect is on you, but also like how strong an effect it has on you. Like when you give coffee to a squirrel. Yes, exactly. So like if I were to put redstone in this potion of swiftness, Taylor Swiftness, then it's gonna have a certain effect. So right now it's speed for 3 minutes, and now it is speed for 8 minutes. So redstone increased the time. And if I put glowstone, let's just put this up here. So if you're ever going somewhere like home from the slime farm, or like you're going to the woodland mansion and you don't have an elytra yet, you might want this. So with glowstone, it decreased the time, but it increased the amount of speed I have. So it's plus 40% as opposed to only 20%. So depending on how far it is and how fast you want to get there, you'll make which potion you want. Okay. So then, rabbit's foot. Oopsie. Give me that back. So what do we think rabbit's foot is gonna be? Lucky? It's not lucky. There's not really drops in Minecraft. So what else does a rabbit do that's like, kind of cool? Or like, not unique, but no other really Minecraft mob does this. Okay. Oh, it actually has no effect. Did I do this wrong? Oh, it's because I put gunpowder. Jump! Yes, it has a jump effect. Thank you, Michelle. Hold on, I fucked up those potions. Usually you could just. Oh, wait. No. I need nether wart. We're skipping the splashes. So, you add the gunpowder after you've already had the nether wart. So you make all this, and then you add the gunpowder, and then it's a splash potion. You always put nether wart. Always put nether wart. You gotta make your awkward potion. So I'm gonna add nether wart to these when I'm done with this one. And let me get my other stuff ready. Shut up. Potion of leaping. So this makes you jump. You get +1 safe fall distance. That doesn't sound like jumping, but it sounds like you can fall better. So let's see what happens when we add redstone. I already have blaze powder. So let's see the time increase from 3 minutes to 8 minutes. I'm assuming that's going to be with all of them, so I'm going to stop doing those. And then, since it's +1, let's see how much bonus the glowstone gives. Are you guys having fun? So you get +2 safe fall distance, so jump boost too. Alright, good. Okay, so that's those. Rabbit's foot. And now the blaze powder. So I'm just gonna add nether wart to these so I can make my awkward potions. Nope. These ones are goners. I done fucked up. Okay. Eat that. Can I help you guys? So while that's cooking, let's say I have this jump boost, right? Alright, so right here in the top right corner, I can't really look at it because I'm turning, but I have this effect on me. So while it is a positive effect, if you get poisoned, a certain mob shoots you or whatnot, you can get rid of the effect by drinking milk. It's basically an anti-poison. So I just put blaze powder in it, and it's a potion of strength, so it gives you strength +3 attack damage. So again, if you put redstone, it's probably gonna increase it to 8 minutes. So if you're fighting something like the Wither, and for some reason you're doing it manually by hand, or you're fighting a bunch of mobs, you can drink this potion, and if you add redstone, it can increase to 8 minutes. If you add glowstone, that +3 will probably increase to +4 or +5, depending. I don't know the exacts. You can also, I guess I'll save this for the end, but a lot of these that are like, good, you can make them bad. So you can use them to attack other people. I know, right? Like, guys, shut the fudge up. My gosh. Now we have the glistening melon. What do you guys think this one's for? to show you that all the glitters is gold and that only shooting stars break the mold. What is that from? Oh, that glitter. I got it! I got it! I got it. So this is an instant heal potion. So we just gave you a melon, a golden melon, and it creates these instant heals, which means it heals your hearts. This is a drinking. This one's also really good for splashing. So if you go to trials with your friends and you're playing with someone like Lissa, who just keeps dying, you can throw potions at them so that they don't. Okay, enjoy your class. Teach good. Good luck. Bitches, move. Okay. Actually, I could probably put the gunpowder now, just to show you. And in the meantime, we're gonna go to spiders. What do you think the spider does? And now we've made a splash healing potion. Vision web slinger, lots of leggies. You're thinking Spider-Man. There is no Spider-Man here. Okay, we got our awkward. Let's see what the spider does. Potion of poison. Wow. Just for shits. Let's see what these do to that. Wait, how do you get glistening melon? So you can trade it. Most master farmers are gonna trade it to you, and we have one in our village. You can also make it. So if you have a melon and some gold nuggets, which you can make by using gold bars. So if you have a gold bar, I know you know how to make that. You can get these nuggets. You just put the bar in, you separate the nuggets. And then you get the melon, and you surround it with nuggets. You get a glistening melon. Whoopsie. Alright, so I got poison here. I put the redstone, it increased the time from 45 to 130. I could also put the glowstone dust if I wanted to do more damage. Red. And what do you think the gas tier does? Poison 2. It's probably just a stronger poison. And you can also put gunpowder so you can poison your friends. And then you can stack these, right? You can add more redstone to this strong one and the gunpowder to make a really strong poison if you really like hurting your friends. You could also use it on like when you do raids on witches or like the pillagers. If there's a bunch around you, you can just poison them. Just be careful not to poison yourself when you use it as a splash. So anything that splashes, you can also get yourself. gas tier. They work the same as poison arrows? Yes. I don't know what effect. I don't remember. Is that poison or is it something else that they affect you with? Isn't it like slowness? I think it depends on the mob. But yeah. Okay, so gas tiers. You know the gas? There's now happy gas. So when you go to the nether, there's these flying cubes that shoot fireballs at you. Those are gas. And I just used their tears to make this potion. So you can get their tears by killing them. You can kill them by reflecting their fireball by just hitting it back or shooting them with an arrow, but then you have to go get the tears because it just falls wherever they die. So as long as it's not over lava, you can get it. So with gas tears, we have made potions of regeneration. So it's like It Takes Two. You cry on the doll comes to life. I'm just kidding. Dang, you can reflect the fireballs? Yeah, you can hit them back, I think. I don't do that because I just don't go in the nether. But pretty sure you can just hit it right back. You should try it. And then again with glowstone, you'll make it a stronger regeneration. What is regeneration? I don't know. Let me drink one. It looks like it's heart regeneration, so it's different from instant health. Um, this would be helpful if like you're actively fighting something. It'll help you heal versus just like you're healed, you know? And then you can increase that regeneration but decrease the time with glowstone. And again, you can turn that into a splash with gunpowder. So the next thing, we need nether wart in this and this one. So let's prep our babies here. So next we got the magma block and the puffer fish. So I'm not sure if the puffer fish have to be outside the bucket or in the bucket, but you know, to get a puffer fish, you have to really you have to trade it. You have to find a wandering trader. That's the only way I know. I've never seen them in the wild. If you do, lucky you. Make sure you have a bucket. But if you find a wandering trader and you want this effect that he has, buy the puffer fish. Now, when you buy him, he's in a bucket because you don't want him to die. But I also have him outside the bucket. How do you get him outside the bucket? You take the fish out of water, and then he dies, and then you pick him up. It's really easy. Let me try the bucket. I'll let you know if that works. It doesn't work. You need him out of water, so you gotta. I know you gotta drown. I'm not really that sad for the puffer fish. I don't like puffer fish. I also have magma cream, which does not really occur naturally. You can find it in chests, but to make this, you need a blaze powder and a slime ball. Oops. Slime ball, which you can get by killing a slime, and you're just literally covering the slime ball. What's hard to get? I'm gonna show you how to get them. Oh, I need blaze powder. Why are you saying ill? What's ill? So if you put a puffer fish and you turn it into a potion, what you get is the lungs of a puffer fish. You get water breathing, which is different from respiration. So if you have a turtle helmet, which you can also use a turtle helmet to make a potion, by the way, that is respiration. This is water breathing. So for 3 minutes, your air bubbles are not even gonna go down at all. You can breathe underwater. So this is really good if you're going deep underwater. The other one slows down your bubbles popping. So you can increase that effect with redstone, or you can make it stronger, but I think you would want, yeah, water breathing for 3 minutes, or better yet, with redstone, longer than that. And I just put the magma cream in here. So it was 3 minutes. Most of these potions you could put redstone and glowstone, so just try it out. You could breathe underwater for 8 minutes if you want. That's great for the temple. It's pretty great for the temple. With the magma cream, you get fire resistance. Amazing. You're putting, it's like lotioning with blaze powder and slime. So if you lotion your body, you will get fire resistance. And again, 3 minutes, it'll go to 8 minutes with redstone, or fire resistance 2 for 1 minute 30 seconds. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Let's prep these. Alright, what we have next is the golden carrot and the turtle helmet, which I was just talking about. And feel free to ask questions on where to get this stuff. Do you have to be in water, or can you still breathe air? You can still breathe air. You don't have to be in the water. So let's try. Well, I'll just do the turtle shell because we were just talking about it. You can drink the potion and then actively not use the potion. So I'm in creative mode, so it shouldn't really do anything. But see how I'm like, well, that's just the potion effect. I don't have a health bar in this, so I can demonstrate it in the real world. In our actual realm, so that you can see how it works. I mean, you could also try it right now if you want. But, I will be going to the realm to show you how to get some of these things, like the blaze rods or the blaze powder. You have to kill a blaze to get that. Oh. The turtle helmet has provided slowness and resistance. So you become a turtle. So you get super hecking slow and strong. Interesting. I wonder what this does. Why you want to be slow? You don't want to be slow. You do want other things to be slow. You want the other things to be slow. Like you know, like if you're being followed by a bunch of pillagers, that's one you want to throw. I don't know why you'd want to give them resistance. Look, this slowness 6. It's the same amount of time. Time did not go down, but they're 90% speed decrease. That's so slow. That's if you have a bunch of baby zombies chasing you. Yeah, you want to give that to them. And then this is the splash potion. So this is one you want to throw. This is a thrower. Boom. Let's try this glistening carrot. I already put the nether wart. It's already awkward. Are you still having fun? You love this? Do more? I got all of these left. Alright, what's done? This one? I just put the carrot. You get night vision. Why would you want night vision? Let's see. You're in a cave. You're mining. You find a mine shaft. You don't have torches, or you have torches, but you want to fight the mobs. You use night vision. You can see. Or you're in a big cave like by our end portal. There's a huge lush cave, and then it goes down into this big open cavern. You can't light up that whole thing. You want night vision to be able to see where the diamonds are, where the monsters are, and the correct direction you want to go in. So that's a 3-minute potion. So redstone will increase it to 8 minutes. And I can't imagine what glowstone does. Nothing. The glowstone's not going to do anything because it's just a set thing. Like water breathing. Like, you're not going to improve being able to breathe in water. That's a cool one. Yeah, that one's a good one. Alright, now we got Phantom Membrane. This one, I would argue, is hard to get because once you kill the end dragon, you can no longer get these. So you have to, like, think ahead to get these. They also help with healing your elytra. So, in the real world, before we kill the dragon, we need to think about the phantoms. You need to stay up at least 3 Minecraft days, and then you want these to spawn. It is not a bad thing. Some people are scared of mobs, they want to sleep to get through the night to despawn these guys, but you kind of need them to make these potions or to heal your elytra if you don't have mending available. You need phantom membranes. So try not to think of them as bad. They're pretty easy to kill. You just hit them. They don't do a lot of damage. Um, Potion of slow falling. So this potion is really important for beating the end dragon, which I'm going to show you. I'll do it in this world because I'm not going to go back to ours and fight the dragon. But there's a lot of potential for falling when you're fighting the dragon, and if you have this, you won't die. You'll fall slowly and you won't hit the ground hard. So let's see what redstone and glowstone do. Let's see if these actually combine. Let's make these awkward potions. So we got swiftness, leaping, strength, healing, poison, regeneration, fire resistance, which is good for fighting other blaze or gas. Fire resistance is also good for lava. If you go to the nether and you're over an ocean of lava, this is a good one to wear if you start to fall. Like if you land in the lava, drink this, you should be good for 3 minutes to try to swim out of the lava. Water breathing. night vision, slowness, and resistance. This is a splash one. And then with the phantom membranes, slow falling. So you can increase that to 4 minutes, and that's it. You cannot combine the redstone, it seems like. Next we got the breeze rods. So the breeze rods, they look hard to get. If you go to a trial, which we have 2 in our world or 3 in our world that we found, you just kill. They're in the first trial always, just the first room. They're the guys that shoot wind at you. You kill them, they'll drop it. Or if you beat the trial, sometimes it'll give you these rods. Let me just prep that. So with the breeze rods, you get wind charged. Wind charging. But it's red. What does that mean? It can't get stronger. I think I've seen this one. This is one like you put it on chickens. Like it's kind of like your catapult, Brandon. Instead of boats, you have a bunch of chickens. And then you splash them with this, I think. And then you jump in the chickens and it launches you up. So this is a splash. Where'd they go? I don't really know what it does, but I got him. I don't know what it does. I'll try to get a bunch of chickens when I'm done with this. Next we have cobwebs. So cobwebs, you just have to find them. If you find a mine shaft, right on the mine shaft, you'll see a bunch of cobwebs. You just need shears to get them. Just like wool. You just need shears and you can get a whole cobweb. Aqua potion, cobweb. Weaving. So this is red too, which means it has a negative effect. I don't know what weaving is, but this is a splash potion. This is a, I don't want it on me. I want it on someone else. Potion. Let me take one now. Uh, hmm. I wonder if it's like super specific. Let me drink some milk. Get some of this. So I go through this and it's really slow. So maybe if I drink this weaving, am I going through it faster? I am. It helps me go through this faster, I think. Yeah. So this would be good to splash if your friend gets stuck on something and you need to help them out. You just splash them with it and they can like fall through. Yeah, I mean, that's so specific. Next we have a slime block. What do we think this one does? Bounceability. I like that. I like that a lot. I hope it is. What is happening? I don't want that. I don't want this. Oozing. You like that, Lisa? Oozing. Glowstone has no effect. But I'm sure it can be a splash. Ew, I agree. This one is stone. What the fuck is stone gonna do? We're gonna find out. Oozing. Are you ready? Like, what is this? Oops, I clicked a button. I really don't know. Shall we do a quick Google? Quick Google search? I need that. But lastly, not lastly, stone. We're gonna do stone as well. Infestation. Now that's one I don't like. You can infest a stone. So you know, like when we went to the end, and we were in the end fortress, and you would break a block, and all of a sudden the silverfish would come attack you. Yeah, that you can infest cobblestone. Not cobblestone, regular stone. I'm not sure if that's correct. So that's like summoning the silverfish, but there's none right now. I'm gonna have to Google some of these because I'm like, what are you talking about? There's also, so this is like most of the potions, right? I say most. You can also kind of like vilify some of these potions. So let me grab my sheet real quick. You can turn some of these bad. So, fermented eye. So one, you can use the fermented eye right here, which is a spider eye with sugar. You can use this fermented eye on any potion. No. So instead of nether wart, I think you use a fermented eye. And it should give you, yes, a potion. Okay, let me just make sure I got this right. Potions of weakness, which you can increase time or strength with glowstone or redstone. So I got the potion of weakness here. Right? But I can also take, per se, this potion of swiftness, or this potion of leaping, or even potion of healing. With these fermented eyes. So I'm just going to do these all at once. Because you can. You can put different potions in here. It doesn't all need to be the same. But I'm putting this good one. This is a good one. These are all ones we like. They all benefit us. And I'm putting this fermented eye, and it's going to vilify them. So the potion of swiftness turns to... It didn't like that. Okay. It only did one of them. But I got potion of harming instead of instant heal, so it's instant damage. You lied to me. Oh, are these I see that's speed 2, and that's jump 2. They need to be the originals. So here's a normal jump. And that's also an affected speed. Okay, so you can only put an extra effect on it. If you want more time, you can't increase strength. If you want it to be stronger, you can't increase time. And if you do either of those two, you can't make it evil. So you can only have the weakest version of the bad thing. So I just did a potion of leaping, and it turned into potion of slowness. And if you did that on the potion of swiftness, it would also give you this potion. So I just vilified this potion. So let me put it here. And then with the potion of healing turning into the potion of harming, that also works with... Oh, let me see where I put it. Yeah, this. So that was this one. If you also use it with the potion of poison, you will also get the potion of harming. Alright, let's see. With night vision. Oh, this one's a cool one. So the carrot gives you night vision. If you have night vision with the fermented eye, you will get another effect. Another opposite effect. The opposite of visibility is invisibility, correct. You can turn invisible like the Wandering Trader. So that is this carrot. Okay. So here we have it. You have the potion of swiftness. You're going to use sugar to get swifter. This is like drinking a soda. Do mobs not hurt you if you're invisible? They can't see you. I'm sure if like a skeleton shot an arrow and you were in front of it, you would get hit. But they shouldn't be able to see you. That's why the wandering trader does it, so he doesn't get attacked by mobs. So to get sugar, you need sugar cane. You just put sugar cane in the crafting table, and then you can make sugar. And you can also just do this in your inventory. Rabbit's foot, you need to kill a rabbit. So you need to find a rabbit, and then you have to hope that it drops its foot. I don't think it's always guaranteed, but yeah. Blaze powder. This is the most important ingredient because it's not only an ingredient for the potion of strength, it's also kind of like the energy source for the brewing stand. So to make blaze powder, you need a blaze rod. So to get blaze rods, you need to kill blades. So I will go to the nether today, and I will show you that. But you just put the rod in here, and it makes 2 blaze powders. So they're pretty abundant. And you see, this was 1. I used this for half of the stream. That was 1 blaze powder, and I used 2 here. And I did like a bunch of stuff. So it lasts a long time. Let's get some of that. Let's see. The glistening melon, I already showed that. You can trade it with the master farmer, or you can make it with gold nuggets and a watermelon. Spider eye, you just have to kill a spider. Gas tier, you have to kill a gas. I was talking to Alyssa earlier. If you kill a gas, it's in the nether. If you kill a gas, just make sure that it's not flying over lava or something. You have to be able to pick up the tiers when you kill it. So a bow and arrow usually works best for them, and they do shoot fireballs at you. To make magma cream, you need slime and blaze powder. I already showed this one. But you use blaze powder and a ball of slime, and it just literally makes this picture. It's the same thing. Pufferfish, you trade with the wandering trader. They come in this bucket. To take it out of the bucket, you just need to pour out the water. And then you could take the water back, and the pufferfish will just like drown in the air, and you can just pick it up. It falls. Golden carrot can also be traded by the master farmer, or you can use gold nuggets just like the melon. Turtle shoots. Well, this is a turtle helmet, but you need turtle shoots to make this. So I have a turtle farm on the realm. I'll show you how that works. It's pretty time consuming. You have to breed the turtles. You just use kelp, and they'll lay eggs, and you have to wait for the eggs to be like hatched, and then you have to wait for those babies to grow, and you basically pick up their shells. And to make a turtle helmet, scoots. I say shoots, but it's 5 of these. Oops, I need more. 5 of these makes a helmet. Hey, a subscriber! Thank you, Sergeant Oyola. Amazing, we love you. Everyone say thank you. Hell yeah. We're making potions in Minecraft. The phantom membranes I talked about already. It has to be before you kill the dragon. So stock up. And this one gave you slow falling. So you need these to kill the dragon in the first place, or else you're dying. This will protect you from fall damage. Blaze rods. You get them from the trials, you'll find the blazes, the wind blades, and then you get wind charging. So I gotta look up what the fuck that means, because I don't know. Webs, you need shears, and you just shear the webs, you'll find them a lot in mine shafts. Slime blocks, you just get slime balls. So slime balls. So you get that from killing slime, or if you have a slime farm, which kills the slime for you. And then it's 9 things of slime, and you'll get a slime block. Stone, you just need cobblestone. So we all know how to make cobblestone. You put the cobblestone in the furnace, and it'll make stone for you. And you don't need smooth stone, you just need regular stone. Yeah. The fermented eye is a spider eye with sugar. You're literally fermenting the eye. It's kind of gross if you think about it. That's not correct. Oh, and you need a mushroom. That's really funny. You also need a mushroom. I believe either the mushrooms can work. Let me just confirm it. You need the eye, the sugar. Nope, only the brown mushroom. No red mushrooms allowed. Let's see what else. Gunpowder, you have to kill the creepers to do that. And then nether wart. So that's another important one that you're probably wondering where to go. These grow in the nether on soul sand. So you just find like a fortress. Yeah, you find a fortress and you go outside the fortress, it's usually surrounded by soul sand. Nether wart usually grows there. So if you're gonna mine that, you're probably gonna want something with fortune on it to help you get it. But yeah, any questions on that? If you do, let me know. Let me know in the chat which ones do you want to see me get. I'm definitely going to show you how to get the blades rods. I'm going to go to the regular realm so it simulates kind of like reality what would go down. I'm going to want a shield. Hell yeah. Hello, horsey. Anything nethery. Okay, there's a few nethery things. I forgot to get wood. Oh, is that backwards? Oh. Shield. I got an extra shield. I have food. If you're going in the nether, you want gold. Actually, I want this helmet. Okay. So you want to wear gold in the nether so that the piglins don't harass you as much. You want a shield in case the gas comes and attacks you. I don't need to hold all this stuff. You do want blocks in case you need to like climb somewhere. You need food. You don't need rockets. You don't need a compass. You don't need that. You need a bow and an arrow. Hopefully an enchanted bow so that you can kill the gas. And then you want your stuff here. So let me just get some blocks. And you need another portal, but we all know how to make that, right? Yo, what up? So, you need to find a fortress. And I'm pretty sure we've already found a fortress. I think it's this way. Let me just put that on. Here's a magma bitch. Where'd he go? Oh, my toggle is on. That's important. I feel like I passed the fortress. Nope. Okay. So I'm in a fortress. Usually, when you get to a fortress, you want a way in and a way out. And you want it lit up. You need torches. Even though you can see perfectly in here, you want torches so mobs don't spawn there. So here's some nether wart. Right here. Oh shit. So this is when I would have wanted milk. So I didn't even break all of these. And I already got 45 nether wart. Like, that's enough nether wart for the whole. For the rest of your life, essentially. Usually when you find a staircase, you will find nether wart. So I feel like the blazes, they're usually on the top floor. Here's some mushrooms. They also spawn in the overwhelm, but there's, you know, occurrences like this. And for those of you who are in this realm, yes, you can use these. You can have them. I don't really use potions because I'm lazy, but you can use those. So now we're gonna look for blaze. These are kind of like markers. Those are places I've been that are no longer like useful. But I'm obviously gonna keep going because I need to find these blaze. I believe they're this way. Yeah, they're this way. So once you get close to them, it'll activate. So you want to use a bow and arrow and kind of like peek the corner so that when they shoot at you, they don't hit you. And then they drop. Oh shit. They're also pretty easy to hit just straight on. There's a bitch. Bitch. No one asked you. Why are you here? Bitch. So you just want to heal. You can't really bring water into the nether. And you're only on fire like briefly. So it's not that big a deal. Why are you spawning over there? And you can have enchantments like mine, which push back. I don't know why he's on fire. Oh, I see. So the nether's full of these corners that you could just hide behind. And if they don't see you, they don't really like shoot. It's like you just disappeared to them. And I have 3 blaze rods, which is 6 blaze powders, which is more than enough for a few potions. And as long as you have enough food, or if you have like an instant health potion, like you should be good. And you could study their shoot rate, which is not common. Look. So when they're on fire, they shoot. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. But once they're not on fire, they're not ready to shoot. And then you just run, get the shit you need, and then you get out. Is this where it came from? Yeah. No. No. Fuck you. And as long as you remember where you came from, you're gonna do okay. Sergeant Oyola has redeemed Showcat. Buddy, say hi. This is my cat. Let's go. Yeah. He's so happy. Thank you to my mod who has brought me my cat. Alright. So I got blaze rods, I got netherwort, and I got mushrooms. Is there anything else you guys want to see me get? Yeah, he's a cool cat. Yeah. I'll try to find a gas so you can see the gas tears. And then I'll go back to the creative world and I'll show you how to get dragon's breath, which I still don't know what it's used for, but it's something you can get. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god. Woo! What is that? That's a magma block. See, that's when you would drink the fire resistance potion so that you don't take damage. No, the thing that you killed that multiplied. That's magma. Let me just put my stuff away. Do I have enough arrows? Yeah. I'm doing this for you guys. I almost just died. I'm going back out there. Where the gas be? These bitches are still here. Oh, God, they hit hard. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where a gas would be? There it is. Oh, shit. Kind of a bad time to do that, huh? Their shots are explosive, by the way. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's right there. Oh. 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 I don't like this. I want to go down further. Oh. but not that way. I see why he did not go down that way. That looked like water. But basically, if you're in a safe location, which I am not, you can go kill the ghast. Where the motherfucker at? How to break your pickaxe so quickly 101. So like this is a good place to kill a ghast. Like not where I am right now, but I mean like this biome because there's only like lava falls, which you can just destroy the lava falls. Or create a lava fall, whatever you want to do. And when you kill him, it'll just land on like a ground instead of an ocean of lava. I don't know where this bitch went. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Chad, we just got intel on where a ghast may be. What is this? We're going south, in my opinion. So ghasts are really fat, and they need a lot of space to spawn in. So they really mostly appear in open areas like this. So there's another portal. Yeah. So definitely be careful how you walk. There's a lot of open area And we are getting to an ocean. Okay, they just fell. I don't see a gas. So like you see this ocean, you do not want to kill a gas there unless you're riding one of those bitches, which I don't know how to ride, so I'm not gonna. But they would usually spawn here because there's a lot of space, and you just want to get them over the land so that you can kill them, and when their tears fall, it doesn't land in the lava. Is there anything else you want to see me kind of get, make, harvest? We can go back to the other world so you could see what materials I'm talking about. Should we do that? I'm sad. How do you go on the bamboo? Why wasn't I climbing that? Fucking fuck. Just fuck. Goodbye, Axe. So we have sugar cane, rabbit's foot. Do we want to see any of these? This is what I was just trying to get, but we couldn't find any gas. Any other of these you want to see? We got some nether wart, and then we got mushrooms for the fermented eyes. Where are the trials? Ugh! Okay. I'm so glad I took off my elytra. I only lost my axe and pickaxe. So we have two main trials. There's one by us under Jenna's tower, and there's one by Sam. So yeah. How do people find trials? I think by chance. You just find them underground while mining. And they're huge, so you can find like any room. So you could start at any part. So here's Mickey. It's a lot of torches. Do you want to see me do a trial? Yeah? Okay, let me get like equipment. Let me set my spawn point to home so that I don't go all the way back. So, we've done trials before. You, me, Lissa. But I don't believe Brandon and Joe have. So, let's gear up. It is a fight. So, you do want the proper equipment. So, you want food. Steak's good. Steak heals or fills 4 food slots, so you can hold off on eating for a little bit longer. Okay. Ideally, you want to wear diamond, but I just lost my diamond chest plate. I do have netherite here, but if I die, I don't want to lose it, and just always paranoid. I get an axe. Should always have an axe and a pickaxe. Huh? Set my spawn. I'm gonna need a bow, some arrows, let me go get a new bow. Oh, there's plenty of bows in Dirt House. What the fuck? Okay, can I borrow a sword or an axe? Okay, I'm gonna borrow a sword. The informationer. Excuse me, you do not need to come to my house. You could stay behind that paywall. Okay. So I have a sword, I have an axe, a pickaxe, I have food, and I have a bow. You also probably want, like, heals, which I already forget how to make, which is a glistening melon. So let me get some emeralds, and I'm gonna just buy a glistening melon. So you have villagers, and specifically the farmer, if you level him up enough, which I feel like that's usually the first one you're gonna level up to mastery because of how much emeralds he gives you for stuff. So you could trade for it. It's cheaper than using gold. Let's go make our potions. I'm just gonna make instant heal potions because sometimes you get really messed up. The trials are also a good place to bring your dog. They will help fight for you. There's the cobwebs. I don't know where my glass is. Let me get some milk. And I'll just keep some melon with me. Get some milk. What was I doing? I'm just gonna go like this. I'm getting milk for when the mobs shoot me. Specifically the skeleton with clothes on. His arrows are tainted with poison. What? I need glass. That's so far. I got glass. 3 vials. This is a potion stream. You're right. I should make the potion. I'm gonna need netherwort. Just one. I'm gonna need blaze. Turn into blaze powder. Just one. And maybe a glowstone. Yeah. To make it stronger, maybe? We'll see if it gets strength. Alright, so we're going to our church. The cleric. His brewing stands in the back here. Gonna do blaze powder to power this. I need water. Water bottles. We're gonna make an awkward potion. Just like we practiced, guys. And then we're gonna put a glistening melon so we can get our instant heals. Should I make it a strong instant heals? I don't even know if that'll work. The other option is to make it a splash. So we got our awkward potion. I'm gonna make it a splash. Let me get some gunpowder. And we have plenty of gunpowder because we have a creeper farm and a monster farm. As you know, I turn everything into fireworks, but we still have plenty of gunpowder. So let's see if I can make this stronger. I can. It wouldn't work if it didn't work, you know what I'm saying? So it's instant health. Instant health 2. And then I'm going to sacrifice these vials because with these I could drink them and I'll get the vial. But with a splash you're destroying the vial, so I will sacrifice them. And now we're going to get instant heals 2. So you want to use the gunpowder at the end. And now we will go to the trials. Uh-oh! Spaghetti. Oopsie, that was my fault. Hopefully that fixes itself. Put that on when I get there. So I got instant heals to heal me. I got milk to get rid of any poison. And I got meat so that I can eat and heal. I have a sword to fight. I have an axe in case I need to get somewhere and I get stuck. Or I want the walls for decoration. And I have a bow for long distance shooting. So the tower here has, well, it doesn't have the trial. The trials are way underground, but the entrance is here. This is Jenna's tower. Walk in the door. This basement. It's also near the Warden's fortress, so just don't touch anything with that, and you'll be good. Oh, we need a shield. Oh my god, I just got all the way down here. You definitely want a shield. I don't care if you're a Skyrim player. You need a shield because they will go at you. You're the only person in this room that they're gonna attack. You need a shield. And they're all long range. I think the only like well, there's zombies and there's silverfish. Those aren't ranged. But the other things are. Oh shit. I gotta go back. Make shield. There's casually TNT right there. And I just made a shield, that's why I'm thinking I have one. I got iron right in this chest right here, I think. No, I didn't put it in here. Put it in here. Okay, now we're ready. Now we're ready. Are you guys excited? Okay, now we're going. This time for real. I just thought of something else you would want. This is why I brought an axe. You want blocks to help, like, block with you. And, like, to jump around and shit. So you just want, like, a stack of, like, stone so that you can peek them. Like I was doing with the blaze rods. I was hiding behind a corner so that when they shot me, I could hide, but then I can easily shoot them back. You want to create that scenario in the trials as well. So once you get to this door, you're going to go down this waterfall. You can set your spawn so that if you die, you can easily retrieve your stuff. So I went down the waterfall. You'd face that way. You can see the Nether fortress is right, not the Warden fortress is right here. You're gonna go left. Follow this cobblestone path that Jenna made. You don't want to go in there unless you're prepared. And then this is the trials. So there's an entrance right here. It's actually exposed. And now I'm in the trials. And when you go into a room, it's going to activate that room. So now it's activated. Oh, shoot. And it does tailor to how many people are with you, to like how many mobs will show up, and then your rewards. Oh my god, hit him. Apparently this is another great way to get slime. So I just killed them all. And this gave me a key. And then in the next room, I can open the key. Yeah, I'll take that. And you also want to check these chests for any loot. Or these pots. Here's candles, by the way, Alyssa, so they're scattered throughout for this too. Do you want me to get you candles? Exit. I thought that was the exit. So now I could go upstairs. And it should have a different challenge. Yeah. Oh, shit. So this is when you want to create peaking. And then I want to drink my milk. And it gets rid of the effect that they put on me. So with like these types of things, you don't want to like play brave. That's like dumb. You want to be smart about it. You don't want to die. You just want the loot. So it's still on, which means they still got more to give me. Oh, there he is. Is there another one somewhere? Did he fall? He must have fell or something. Shit. That's right, bitches. So you basically play the trials, or you find a room that spawns the wind, whatever they're called. shoot this one. I don't know what this one's issue is. You don't want these. But I got swiftness, so they're hitting me with slowness. I got this trial key. Oh wait. Maybe I'm supposed to use the key. No. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. You realized that I finished? And then up there, there's the trial key. Oh, nope, that's the special one. Have I answered your question? Or you want me to keep going? Alright, is there anything else you want to see me do while I'm here? You need to go to the trials. So that entrance I took, not a good one for the wind. They're usually in big open rooms. So maybe like this leads down there. They're usually in the square rooms because they can like attack you from multiple angles instead of the narrower rooms. So you just have to go through the trials until you get to one of those. Yeah. Anyone else have any questions about potions, or if you want to see another tutorial, let me know. Lisa, anything else you want to see? No? Alright, well, this has been your tutorial on potion making. You can now make potions, whatever you want to make, as long as you have the materials. So, anything you want to see, just let me know. You can just ask me also in Discord, and I could show you or get it for you. But yeah, hope this helps. Remember to use them. They're hard to remember to use, but like if you're going to slay the end dragon, you're gonna do the trials, you're gonna go to the woodland mansion, you're gonna do a raid. All of the fighting things, the exciting things where like you can easily die, go to the nether. You're gonna wanna try to use these potions because they will make your life so much easier and they will change your whole perspective on the game. With that being said, thank you for coming. Thanks, Sergeant Ayula, for subscribing. My 5th subscriber, guys. We got 5 subscribers now. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all. And I will see you on Sunday with Firewash. Have a great night.